Welcome to the gaming lodge, where we game till dawn. After the release of Springtrap and the FNAF chapter around 1 month ago, Behavior already geared up the next big IP and chapter with The Walking Dead, including a lot of new changes, perks, items, and 2 cool new survivors. Great! Unfortunately, the chapter release and patch itself is arguably the worst update of the past few years. I've been playing the game for over 3 years now and I cannot remember anything worse in that time. It might be the worst chapter patch release since the Resident Evil 1 2021 that completely broke the game for console. I will quickly talk about all of the bad things Behavior has done with this update, and trust me, it's a lot. 1. The game-breaking bugs. DBD's biggest problem has always been its embarrassing technical state. The game is a mess. There's bugs that have been around for months, some even for years, and anytime something finally gets patched, new bugs arise. This dev quote still holds true to this day. The inability to fix bugs and ability to always create new ones is genuinely embarrassing at this point, and this update provided many more, most notably the fact that you cannot start a chase as killer, which literally happened to me in my first offline game after the chapter released. No chase music playing, which means no bloodless gain, or windows getting blocked, which can literally lead to infinites. Like, that is a game-breaking bug and we're just supposed to move on? There's a whole lot more other stuff to the point where I will also make a video solely focusing on DBD's history with bugs and technical issues, because at this point it's getting inexcusable. I mean, just look at this. That is so embarrassing. Dude, how can this happen? And how is it something that you cannot patch out within a matter of moments? This game is nearly a decade old. How can stuff like this happen every time? But it's not just bugs and technical issues. 2. Broken perks and items. Anyone that played in the BTB could tell you that Conviction is broken. Another perk to pick yourself up with, in this case within like seconds after getting downed, is just ridiculous. And I say that as someone who has been playing twice as much Survivor these past few months. Like, Conviction is broken and not balanced. That's a fact. Similar to how Last Stand, the new perk that can stun on windows basically becomes an additional finesse, which makes vaulting windows and pallets so fast like it's not fair. It's as if the devs just look at the responses from the PDB and just ignore them. So many people said these 2 perks are going to be problematic, and here they are, released unchanged, causing troubles. It's as if they don't play their own game, so that while creating these perks, they fail to realize that they are not healthy. Just like the new Smoke Vial, which basically becomes an instant chase ender with unlimited charges every 60 seconds. Right now it also muffled sound, which is like super OP against Spirit, and yeah, I don't know, everyone that played it on the PDB told a bit silly about, hey, we are now, ain't this fun? I mean, yeah, for the Survivor side, but what about killers? Do they ever think about the other players in the lobby when making stuff? I mean, looking at Kaneki, honestly though. 3. The new map and voice lines. This is more of a side thing, but remember this new map that was added to the PDB? You know, the standard Willard Isle with a small prison part? Was it even added? Where's the queue for it? And why would you not release a full proper new realm for a big IP like The Walking Dead? Why are we so lazy with like everything? To be fair, adding an entirely new map would have probably exploded the game at this point, but like the lack of clear communication and wasted potential here is just staggering. Plus they did get the voice actors for Rick and Daryl, but like only for the talking stuff. So all of the screams, grunts and such sound nothing like them. Could you not get them to do that? It's like playing 2 separate characters. Michonne is totally fine, but it's also just the same voice actor. For Rick it's honestly just silly and weird. And because I haven't used the word embarrassing enough yet, you can literally hear a dev's voice at the end of one of Michonne's voice line recordings.
Get me off this thing!
I honestly don't even know what to say at this point. 4. The clown changes. Now look, clown has always been one of my favorite killers to play. Much easier and straightforward than other killers, but still got a sense of mechanics. Like, yes, just throw bottles, but there was ultimately so much more to it than just that, from the timing to the placement. The new clown update is just brain dead. Throw a yellow bottle, match it with haste, perks, and you got this. Clown was in a totally fine spot. In a spot where he's not broken, not too weak, not too strong, like... That That should not be allowed. It's so stupid. I just can't believe they looked at this and thought, yeah, let's drop it. It's just not a testament to the devs just not playing their own game. Anyone could tell you that this is not a well-designed killer. Like, it's still an M1 killer and therefore balanced, but it doesn't change that everything about it just screams incompetency. How do we release Ghoul and this within a few months from each other? The worst part about it all though, they still can do some good. Springtrap is an amazingly designed killer. The new Executioner updates are super fun. They still show every now and then that they have somewhat of a clue, but it just gets completely thrown overboard with the overwhelming amount of bad stuff that gets released with it. The game is in one of the messiest spots it's ever been. Any new perks are either completely broken or completely useless, and the killer design ideas just become worse and worse. The new clown is brain dead, and while unique, Ghoul is just not fair and miserable to play against. Man, at this point I'm not just angry and disappointed, but also sad. When DBD hits, it hits. The gameplay loop itself can be so much fun, but not with all of these bugs, performance issues and crashes alongside such out-of-touch balancing and design decisions. This chapter and update was yet another testament to one thing: behavior needs to do better. For such a long-lasting company with such huge names in the game, it's just becoming more and more embarrassing every single update, and it really makes you wonder if they care about the players whatsoever. Again, I will work on and upload a video revisiting the technical issues and bugs this game went through and still got, as it remains the biggest problem with Dead by Daylight. The bad balancing and designs are just a cherry on top. Till then, try to have fun playing this mess, and see you back soon at the gaming lodge.